Yo, is it time to unmute? Hi. Hey, what's going on? Everyone, excellent. What up, dudes, homies, home skillets? Yeah, OC Remix. Which, well, as you probably can tell by now, video game remixes and stuff. It's really good. I've been overplaying, specifically like this one and the one that like autoplays into it after. I've been going to those like exclusively recently, but there's a lot of good stuff in that link. A lot of hits, a few misses, but a lot of hits in my opinion. It's pretty cool. Especially like the one mentioned in chat there, Heart of a Gamer, that's like the intro. Just the first song's so hype. Alright. I think today's getting my ass kicked day, isn't it? I think that's right. Repeatedly. Brutally. Let me do the announcement. Yeah, I was introduced to this playlist by one of my regulars, Ken. Kenor. I've been around recently, sadly. Not very much recently. Busy with school and stuff, but I'm glad he recommended it. Go to Siphon's ID right away. That's the one I want to do the least solo. I'm gonna do them in order. This is the plan, like always. I think, maybe. We'll see. Though, I mean, even Gates itself wasn't that easy of one to start off with. Equal opportunity, no blockades, main core takes no damage. Lowhorn Valley, that's a hard one too. I think if I do the same 7 today, I wouldn't do Littlehorn today, right? I think we lost Littlehorn to like a bug on my third fail. First fail was a build phase fail. It was me pressing G early, actually. Second one was a flyer. Our third fail on it, I think, was actually just a bug, because looking at the minimap, there wasn't anything nearby. It's rough, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so Littlehorn would be the start of tomorrow's stream. No, wait, not tomorrow. It would have to be Wednesday, because I won't be doing Mastery tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. We got that. What are my dailies and medals looking like? Right, medals are good. Dailies are fine. Someone wanted one of his specific defense, build no blockade types, and main core took no damage. I might as well have lost to Leaking Lady Horse. Man, they're relentless. It's almost like that's their whole theme, is being relentless. Let's see how this goes solo. So like, I've been trying to think of how to word it, right? Like people saying solo's easier, multiplayer is easier, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. I feel like there's gonna be some maps that are easier solo, multiplayer, whatever. That's not an uncommon opinion. But a good reason why a lot of these are easier solo, as long as you've got the right stuff, like the tools. So like you think of it like this, right? Like you've got a lane setup, and your lane setup takes like 10 seconds to kill a Berserk Orc with the damage you've got. 8 of those seconds is it walking down the lane, and the last 2 is attacking your wall. That's 2 seconds of like Berserk attacking. With one more player, that's 20% increase, another 2 seconds. It's still 8 seconds to get down the lane, but that's now 4 seconds on the wall. So that's twice as much damage for a second player in the game on your wall from that one Berserk Orc. So like, a 20% health gain with players isn't 20% more damage on your wall, right? The stuff doesn't get to your walls that fast. It's a lot more than that, typically. Assuming Berserks get to your wall, which They will. Not all the time, but they will. There's a million different scenarios and things you can do to combat it and all that stuff, right? But it's a little deceiving to just think of it as like just a little bit of health gain. A lot of considerations. But with, you know, multiplayers, there's stuff you can do that you can't do in single player, yada yada yada. So I've got equal opportunity, no blockades, and protect your jewels. Great name. Yeah. How am I going to do this? So I want to do protons and weapon mans, destruction known increase deadly strikes, frostbeam defense rate destruction. That should be pretty good. Where are you, Bubbles? I want this to be a totem one, I think. None of them are totemed up. Let's see, I'm not going to be using this for damage, probably. So let's vamp it up with totems. No, I'll steal that. So I want... I can sell, right? Yeah. It was really nice playing with Gobu because when we did Obelisk walls, Gobu was always on the Mystic. I don't know if I will be actively playing the Mystic, but that just meant our walls were going to be bashing heads. Do I have a Vamp Empowerment? I do. I'm not sure what I want on this. Maybe just a Fortification and a Raid or something? Or something, I don't know. I could put Explosive Shielding Guard on it. I still haven't figured out what I want to do with that. Because it's kind of looking. Obelisk Shield. I wouldn't mind using that either. I gotta figure it out though, because like, I'm gonna like drop the mindset from before of only doing, like, not doing Obelisk walls clearly. Or Volcano. Well, I'm probably not gonna do Volcano walls anyways. Oh, I got 4 Mystics. I'm gonna make use of their obelisks as walls, I think, for this one. On a couple maps. I'm wondering, does that actually block that path if the chest isn't open? I don't think it changes its collision, hitbox or whatever. Anyways, who has a fortification that's not using it? You probably have a couple, right? They're not using Grumby. You're a Chaos, Best Lord? Yeah, I mean, it's a decent one since you already want to be using it. Well, it depends on your loadout, right? I probably won't use it, but Explosive Guard on a wall already is pretty decent, especially with sharpened spikes and stuff. And then why not get that with Shielding Guard? Like, they're both just okay shards, and if you're already using one. That's the thing about these hyper shards, even the ones that are meh, it's like they're not bad, none of them are bad shards, right? They're just, some of them don't seem that hyper. To me. I don't think that's an uncommon opinion. He said, well, you'd be surprised by it, right? I kind of don't believe him. No one asked you to comment on it. Yo, Inji, what's going on? Hey! Check it out! Also, what is that icon beside your name? What is that? Look, have fun pledge. Yo, check it though. This is the full, what you call it, flare from Mastery so far. The boots, the belt, the headpiece, the wings. Oh my god, they're so good. Might be hard to hear too, but there's a little like audio bit to it as well when they expand. It sounds like stone rubbing against each other, unsurprisingly. You're so jello. I like it a lot. Ooh, I'm seeing a little bit of the texture that'll go past the edge of the rocky bit. Is it called right to call it a texture? Whatever. I like it a lot. I'm not so fond of like the headpiece, but the wings are really cool. The belt's alright. Butter shoes are, well, I just like saying butter shoes. These wings are dope. These can be yours too for the low price of getting good. Let's just keep the Skyguard like this. If I have this kind of Skyguard, I don't think I have to worry about anything flyer related. How do they look on dry? That's a good question. I can check that. Oh, also, check out this monk. This is the Halloween flare that's on him. And then I have last year's Halloween skin. Look at these wings. Have you seen these yet? These are so good. They poof out into like a little like fiery smoke. Oh. The tail and the fiery feet and the mask. Oh. I really like it. Okay, so I want to like block off a lane, at least a bit with towers. I don't have many towers set up to do that. That doesn't help that much either. But my plan was to like DPS this lane. And I actually wanted to like tower wall this one, but shit's getting expensive, you know? I can just place random stuff in the lane too. I've got 70 left. Let's see. Ewok, hi. You're as weird as ever. What's going on, dude? How you been? How do you get better relics? Are you out of campaign? Because if you're out of campaign, it's a little different than in campaign. In campaign, play a harder map, get better loot. Out of campaign, have one hero at the very least in your deck, fully equipped in the weapons and armor. And if you keep making sure you're placing upgrades on them that you find, you'll always get upgrades, or you'll always get, on average, upgrades on maps. So, just make sure you've got at least one hero that you're always upgrading their gear. And you'll find upgrades for them. And it's just slow progress. There's no, I just finished campaign, I'm gonna find a 20,000 relic. You gotta keep going through and upgrading all your stuff. And if you keep up with your armor and weapons on at least one hero in your deck, you'll find relic upgrades as well. If you have relics equipped on that hero as well, they're important to keep up to date too. Playing some Destiny. I didn't play some of this, right? No. This is probably not going to go well. But let's see. So, equal opportunity, no blockades, main core takes no damage. I don't like leaving a lane open. We'll see how it goes. I should build a Sand Viper in this left lane too. Or a Sand Trap. Yeah, let me do that next wave. I really don't need my game freezing up on me. By the way, I expect a lot of losses today. And not just because I'm dropping frames like a mofo right now. Just playing some Destiny. You got it on PC or console? Yeah, I can build anything but blockades, right? So I can do that, and I can do this. No Volcano Wall. Nope. I mean, I don't know. We'll see if that works out for me or not. I put the Frost Hour over here because, like, I wanted the Frosty buff. Like, it'll slow the mobs up here, and that'll in turn damage the Berserks, like, partway down. And that'll be the case for both lanes. Was the idea. In practice, doesn't seem like such a good idea. I kind of think I maybe should put it in this lane just to help me out. Especially since I seem to be frameless today. Let's go. Oh, I want, I hope I don't get a roller. It'll take a little long to take out. I want a Gunwitch on my deck. Also, I should probably not Hyper Shard the Skyguard, instead do it on, like, Mass Destruction on the Protons. In this case. But I don't know, this is a trial, an attempt. We'll see how it goes. Playing on PC. Okay, cool. This is a triumph. I'd like my computer to stop freezing up too. That'd be real nice. I want you in my first slot. Please don't be a Sicalian. No, it's my game. It's my game. I haven't dropped any stream frames either, just like, it's my game performance, and it should get better as we go. Give me those Vamp Smites, thanks. I'm pretty confident in the right lane. I just need to be here to catch Berserks, and there shouldn't be too many. I guess the bosses are my bigger worry, especially with these shitty walls and only 1 DPS. Me being the 1 DPS. For Jerkworks, I see you coming in, both on screen and minimap. I don't want that further ahead. Not that far ahead, I'm just moving it to then replace it to around here. Ooh! Give me that buff. Close. Malthius isn't helpful either. Game. I'm standing here, I'm holding mouse 1. Please don't lose. Good morning, Rob. You wanna give me a new computer? I would appreciate that. Like a sponsorship kind of thing from Trendor. Thanks. Whatever the boss was, he's dead. It died up here, I think? It looks like it didn't make it very far. Some sort of skelly. We'll see what it was. That roller shouldn't make it too far down. We got another skelly. That'll be the one to look out for. Frame issues. Yeah. Feels like I really need that. Hi, have an upgrade. Yeah, of course this is Sekelian. Let's see if I can help it along here real quick. That'll be really annoying. See if I can get away with bopping it down with a gun witch next wave. So I'm counting on this roller like never making any distance ever because it's a roller on protons. That's currently my plan. Let's see how that works out. Flagging Hulk is good though. Oh, you're toast. You're done. Yeah, the roller isn't getting anywhere fast. Yeah, since it's mostly a thing that's like at the start of a stream kind of thing. I'm probably gonna have some issues, to say the least. I might actually, might have to just kill Chrome next time. That's probably what's doing it. Well, not helping at least. At the very least. We got a roller, we got a Malthius, and we got an ogre. Well, and I have an order of operations at the very least here. Boom, look at all those upgrades, and literally nothing else to upgrade anymore. Okay, this is actually terrible. Am I going to have to kill it today? Yo, Ava, what's going on? Let's try it out. Oh. It's wasted a night there. Roller, Ogre, Malpheus. We'll see how this goes. Malpheus kind of sucks. It hurts? I wasn't expecting the last shot to get me. Alright. There we go. One down. For today, 6 to go. Alright, that worked alright. I mean, like, so once I got, like, the second set of upgrades into this lane, I don't even know if I had to DPS there at all. Like, I was knighting Berserks that made it to around here, and that was only some of them. It wasn't that bad. Even this lane, surprisingly, was holding its own really well. I wasn't expecting that much from it, but I think the Sand Trap really did help. That being said, I wouldn't leave it on its own, but it did better than I thought. This one did about as well as I thought. That's one long proton, you know it. You know what they say about guys with long protons, right? They're probably overcompensating for something. Alright, let's go. God, this music's making me wish I had a Switch and could play Odyssey. Ugh, it looks so good. Ugh. Alright, what do we got next? Bizarre. No nodes, no defenses are upgraded. That's mean. Finish each combat phase in 180 seconds. Okay. I need to decide if I want to use Sand Vipers or Viper's Fangs or not. I want to do Frost Towers, and I want to do Power Pylon a little bit. I'm not so sure about bothering with Power Pylon. Like, I'm kind of... Originally I was thinking like this one would be like Fissures and maybe an LSA on the wall, and we do buffing with Frost Towers and stuff. But like, after doing all the stuff 2 days ago from the race and all that, like the issue is always Berserks. They're always what's breaking my stuff. So like, I need to, well, I mean, they're obviously the focus. I'm thinking like, Dryad has 2 towers that are really good at dealing with them, so maybe I should start using her a lot more. The good things being Clouds and Bees. Some good single target DPS. I know Bees are technically 2 or 3, but you know what I mean. So maybe I'll just do like all Dryad, because Slime, yeah, you know what I'm saying, because Slimes are really good. Some forward Slimes. A Nimbus per lane. Grab a couple Bees per lane as well. Frost Towers, because Frost Towers are Bay. I'm considering leaving the Skyguard though. I don't think I need Vicious Strike's trees. Yo, Inji, thanks for the host. I don't know if Streamlabs is gonna work because it's a pain in the butt, but thanks for the host either way. Okay, so no nodes, no things upgraded 180 seconds, so I'm not worried about the 180 seconds part. Can I dual tree this lane? I think so. Oh, pretty easily too. I don't mind using 2 trees here, because like I would have double walled like no matter what. Any of the lanes. Like with Berserks, I really just don't want to leave any lane single walled if I don't have to. You're not the apprentice. Spin hot fire. I really like the dual, dual Hyper Shard Skyguard. Because it seems like it's always like enough to handle the flyers without upgrades. Bam, bam, ba-da-da-da-dow. It moves the damage really close to the trees though. I don't know, we'll try it. Like I said today, I'm probably gonna lose a bunch. And I mean it. I menced it. Why would I lie about something like that? Alright, for the Nimbus, I don't actually want that one attacking down there. Like, I really don't want it attacking down there. I'm gonna, like, try to hide it as best as I can back here. Like, off to the left. It's like, it has one job, and that's to kill the Berserks in this lane. And anything else. For this part, I'm gonna do 2, but it's not as important for the positioning. I don't think. And that leaves me with 4 bees. You're gonna get some food. Could you bring me some too? Thanks. Let's do that and then 2 down here. Lane sharing versus single lane versus where I'll probably be DPSing more. No upgrades. Still think... Should I? You know, I mean, it's all about like... When you're not upgrading, it's kind of nice to get as many... as many buffs as you can get. Let's play into that. We got the frost buffs, we got power pylon. Little Horn was rough, man. I don't... You're not. The other one is. I might as well, like, buff something while I'm here. And these bees, do I really need them that far out? I don't think so. Maybe. But this is twofold, because like I'm gonna be corrupt form ideally. That means I'm gonna get slows on the slime pits as well. Now we get some overlap there. So on the slime pits being what you call it? The oils. Let's see how this goes. No upgrades. That's a good sign. It's a really good sign to start off with. I should probably take off Meowmere because of Geodes, shouldn't I? Oh well. Let's not do anything and then wait for it to ruin my day. Yo. Cuzzy, what up? No upgrades. So I am just gonna top these off and go, I guess. Get him. Yo, mama, what's going on? Oh, also, trees for extra crit chance for my Gun Witch, who I use to take out bosses, and uses crit restoration so I can get the crit chance to restore my mana to... Yeah. Gobu mentioned it on race day. I was like, you should build trees then if you're having trouble with mana regeneration. I was like, that's a great idea. Oh, I didn't have the wings on! Good call. I should put those on when I get the chance. Five, 6, 7. Let's just top it off and take a sec here. Rob plays. Maybe double slimes is a little overkill. Probably not. What would I use otherwise? Alright, cosmetics. Where we at? Double wings. Butter shoes. Let's go! That's so weird. Oh, the wings are always spread out when you're flying. Cool. It's going good, Partek. How you been, dude? I don't know what to think of this. It's so weird. I'm like a butterfly. Just dropping by. Man, that's all you do recently. You never call, you never write, I never hear from you anymore. You don't really have your wings out unless you're flying, though, so it's always just like single wings, right? Man, is there no geos up here? That's awesome. I can just keep sustaining my mana like this. Littlehorn Valley is impossible to play solo. I believe there's video evidence of that being false, but we'll see on Wednesday. I'll be doing it on stream. This is the plan. We'll see if I can solo it then. Oh, you don't like the mastering? Like, just on her? Oh, yeah, they're like off to the side. I think they do it on every hero though, right? Or is that just how she stands? It's not really to the side, she twists her torso. It's definitely hard though, but like, definitely not impossible as well. I honestly think that Littlehorn Valley is going to be easier solo than it was in a group of 2 players. No, it might also just be easier because I've learned since I did it in my, like on the race day. Who knows? I'm praying. I mean, with no upgrades, being a little scarce on DU because it's Littlehorn and it's not that DU like not that great for DU to lane ratio. It's really spread out, and you've got to like use some DU on stuff that may not be optimal because you're trying to get your diversity. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely things that would make it harder. Duo. Yep. The longer the ores stay alive, the more damage they do to your walls. And you can't upgrade to get extra damage in your stuff. And things I mentioned before. But there's pros and cons for every challenge for single and duo and trio and quad, of course. But on any of them, it's like no upgrading. Like, you're really starved for damage. If someone has I think Simon B had recorded like his entire solo run of the race, right? So Littlehorn solo should be recorded there, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if someone has the link, let me know, and I'll permit you to post it in chat. But if you permit it without, or if you post it without my permission, you'll get, I mean, it'll just wipe your stuff. You'll get timed out for like 10 seconds. Okay, you'll have to give me a sec though. I'm mid-wave. Once the wave's over, I'll permit you. Let's go repair this wall up here. Peace of mind, if nothing else. Sakelian? You jerk! There we go. Yeah, I remember him saying in chat on race day that he was having trouble with Littlehorn. So like, I said I think it might be easier solo, that doesn't mean it's easy. I remember that, like it's just a hard map. And who knows, maybe it isn't. That's just an impression I get on all of them that I think are... All of them that are no upgrades. I do think they'd be a little easier solo. Hell, the first map was easier solo. In a lot of ways. Otherwise it was harder, because like I was losing half my frames. But pros and cons, stuff like that, strengths and weaknesses. Ogre slow boss. Semi-slow boss? This guy isn't really slow, is he? It's a shame. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Let me sustain off you. Watch me lose to like a reflected Meowmere shot or something. I'm gonna get something killed because of it. Rude! Wait, is that actually what happened there? That actually almost happened, I was kidding. Ah! I need to change my weapon out. Check it though. You can Starfall in the middle of a Geode. Boom. We saved the day. Didn't get a chance to get another one off on him? I'm very interested to see what we get for 5. 5, 6, and 7. Okay, there's another one done. 1 for each tree. So, I mean, it's not really how it works though, in case anyone's wondering, right? If you guys didn't know, what they're going to be doing is making like an ascension cap, like a overall cap kind of thing. So you know how like this one's capped at 140, whereas this is capped at 50. So say C5, the cap was 10. This would be 0 out of 10. This would be 10 out of 10. This would be 0 out of 10. I'll just enforce the cap on them all. However much it is. So like your ascension distribution will matter to a point too. There we go, tavern it up, tavern. Alright, game. Greystone. I don't remember Greystone from the weekend. Are you giving me another no upgrade? What do we got? No traps, no auras, and 10 or more different defenses. No traps and auras is a little annoying for diversity, since those are some of the cheaper defenses. But in terms of like the build, there's enough damage in nodes and towers and stuff. So yeah, let's do her up. So dry stuff counts as traps, right? So she definitely won't be used. You can do this with towers. Almost certainly. I'm not saying it'd be easy. But like, did you see my first map? You probably didn't see my first map. I did a lane with like just a single, like I did like a flamethrower wall, a ramster wall, and what is it? A snake coil. And a sand trap. I swapped the sand trap with a frosty tower, and it's basically the same thing. In fact, proper wallage too. I'm not saying it's just as easy or anything like that, but like, I'm pretty sure it'd be doable. I ain't gonna put it to the test though. I got EV2, I'm gonna use it. Also, that lane I was describing was pretty heavily DPS'd by me for Berserks, so haha. You're right, there wasn't any tower-only ones, was there? I want to get a different wall in every lane if I can. Grass, you found your permanent home? I should probably put the bubble wall... I can sell, right? Yeah, I should put the bubble wall in a lane where the sky guy can see it. Get some of that bubbling action. Actually. What's your attack rate right now? 6.35? Let's do it like this. Yeah! I want to steal that the power pylon back to the spike blockade. I have another one somewhere and I don't know where. Is it? Wait, is it on you? No. I'm pretty sure I have one somewhere and I don't know where it is. Wait, is it on you? No. Where's my other power pylon? I'm pretty sure I have two. But I'm playing with only one. Yo, Omni, what's up, dude? You know what I want to do? This may be a terrible idea. But I want a Colossus. I want to try it. Like, I was thinking about it, like, instead of building damage for Berserks, like, on top of the wall, like, put some sort of damage thing on top of the wall, why don't I just make the wall the damage? This is a terrible idea. Let's try it. And I mean, like, just healthy walls is... I mean, Omni said it. Plus is never a bad idea. Healthy walls is great, like Maws and stuff. Really useful for the C4 stuff. I should be using them more, but I'm dumb, so I don't. Let's see. 25 or 55k DPS. How does that compare to like anything else I use? That's probably still more than that. I just realized though, you got power transfer on you. That's no good. What's your attack rate? 1.96? Plus it's just going to be a healthy wall. I can panic fire you to save shards, too. Sure, I'll do that. Why not? This'll be interesting. If nothing else, it'll be interesting. So that gives me 4 different walls. The DPS seems okay. I don't think it's Rocka Berserk kind of DPS. But it's, relatively speaking, it's pretty healthy, right? 3 times the HP of a regular wall. Ish. I can't aura on this map. Also, no thanks either way. Oh, I didn't build the apprentice wall over here yet. That's right. Got midway through. There we go. But yeah, I don't feel like wasting DU on a challenge mode. Thank you very much. You've got... Let's take that off and put on a Rage Shard. If I have one somewhere. Which I hope I do. Oh, I have the Power Pylon just sitting in my inventory. God damn it. For this lane, I'm gonna do mid-tier. But most of them... My idea is to do... 1 with those, and then 2 on the wall. Part of it's to get like the 2 nodes with the damage on the wall for the Berserks. Then with the forward one, that's going to get buffed with the Frosted Tower. That'll also help the Berserks, kill the Berserks. You're just trying to think. Think better, Omni. Reflex wouldn't be a bad idea either. This is getting too expensive though, so I won't be able to do this. Sadly. Because I still need more DU towards diversity. What I can do is I can save 40. So how many do I have though? Got 4 walls, right? 4 walls, a Frost Tower, a Proton, a Weapon Man, a Skyguard. So I need 2 more defenses. I can get that... If this is all I want to build, I can get that by selling some Protons and saving some DU that way. I could also just not use that guy, but let's do this. I don't know, this is the try this stuff, why not? Why not, right? Even though I don't think it's very good. I can upgrade and stuff too, right? As much as that's not going to help me since I'm lacking like any form of damage other than protons right now. I can't do traps. I'm gonna do probably a snake coil and a sand viper. Is my current idea. I did this backwards too. Let's fix that. Actually, let's keep this one as a V because I have enough DU for that. So it's the 1 up here and 2 on the wall. There we go. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And that should get my diversity, right? 4 walls, Sand Viper, Snake Coil, Frost Tower, Protons, Weapon Mans, and Skyguard. That should be 10. Counting's hard though, so I'm kind of like half expecting to lose right off the beginning. No traps, no auras, and 10 or more different defense, so I can upgrade. Alright. Did I power pylon that? I guess I didn't, right? Oh no, I did. I did. Good. This map would be interesting with this. This would be a lot of, well, this would be a lot of flamethrower and ramsters for me. With just the OG4. Only 3 kinds of walls though. But yeah, you're very limited for sure on what you can build. That would actually be helpful. It's like you could build PDTs and cannons and ballistas to get your numbers, but they're not going to be very useful. This is... So yeah, wave 1 on this, at least solo, is a lot easier. I think with 2 players, all the starting waves are hard lanes. Like, based on the billboards, there's no easy ones. Or at least 3 out of 4 of them are. I only had 2 this time. As solo. You're helping with the berserks there. I guess I didn't need to upgrade that one, I wasn't really thinking. 7 kills. Wonder if I have that in the right spot. The other one had 48 after 1 wave? I probably could have shifted it to the left some, especially the start. It should probably be like here to here. Oh well. Oh well, have you done anything? You haven't even had... Oh right, because this was an easy lane last wave, so yeah, you didn't have any berserks get to you? Do it! Punch it! How much HP do these things have? 100 and something K? Interesting. Or 1.1 something mil. For 60k DPS Colossus trying to do work. Alright, now I just needed to move. Boop. Might treat my walls like they're built by Omni and upgrade them at some point too. We'll see, I'm not sure about that one. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, I might as well. At this point, like, there's not much else I want to upgrade. Yeah, I kind of want to see Explosive Shielding Guard in action, but nothing's hit this wall yet. It's one of the stronger lanes, of course, with the split beams. Yeah, but... well, I split them this time. Boss lanes obviously are obvious ones. I do think I kind of like split the strengths pretty well though. Like this lane doesn't have very much going for so I guess a Sand Viper. This one has the bubble wall with the Skyguard, so that's got its kind of like bonus strength. The top lane has a Snake Coil and extra protons for coverage. And, well, that lane has a Colossus. So, like, despite being a little starved because of diversity, I think I still split the strengths pretty well. But yeah, like... so I don't know if it's just built better, but, like, this is going a lot... and it's not done yet, and it's only wave 3. But this is going a lot better than it did, yeah, Saturday. It wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. When Gobu and I did it. And I think it's very much what I said at the start about, like, the extra HP on Berserks. Like, just because it's only 20% more, it's, like, pretty deceptive at how much easier it is. Well, how fast they die is the important part. Boom, 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 boom. But hey, I might still fail this map. So we'll see. Were you lurking when I said it? I mean, I'll say it again, right? Take this lane here. So imagine, like, this lane here with this defense setup. On average, will kill a Berserk in 10 seconds. In those 10 seconds, 8 of those seconds are spent getting to the wall. 2 of those seconds are spent with that Berserk hitting the wall. And then the wall takes, you know, whatever damage from that 2 seconds worth of damage. If you add 1 player to it, it's gonna take 12 seconds to kill the Berserk with the same damage. So 8 seconds to get to the wall, but then that's twice as much time attacking the wall. So even though it's only like a 20% gain on enemy HP, that's double the damage going on that wall, right? And it's not literally like those specific numbers, but it gives an idea why it would be easier in some cases to solo. Because it's not 20% more damage to wall because it's 20% more HP. For next week, I almost think like maybe it'd be better in a group because of like having the assassins divided between players, you know? But maybe not. Because that's also pretty tanky assassins too, the more you get. I haven't really begun to think about next week at all. Yep, yep. Little Horn took us a few tries. If you don't count the first loss, because well, our first loss was because I hit G build during build phase and we didn't finish the build in time. If you don't count that, it took us a few tries. Yo, thanks, Omni. I derped really hard on that first one, and I pressed like G instead of Enter. G isn't even that close, or instead of E. G isn't even that close to E. What the hell? What's wrong with me? Don't answer that. I still don't know why it killed us on that third one. I should go back and check the VOD though, because it might show it. I remember looking at the minimap when it happened. I didn't really see anything specific, but that doesn't really mean too much. Like, the first one to the Flyers was obvious. It could have been like something as simple as a pet attack if reflected by a geode. I don't even know if that's a thing. Can pet reflected attacks damage friendly towers and stuff? I originally planned to let him get to the wall because I wanted to see explosive shield and guard in action. Even though it wouldn't be like flash, I just wanted to see a shield and an explosion. I forgot. Full party or three-way? I don't know. Like I said, I haven't actually given Chaos 5 any thoughts yet. I've also had thoughts, though, like just in general, of doing races partially in groups and partially solo. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. There you go. Another map done. Yeah, when we finally beat it, we had to do double Skyguards, and they were like just to be safe for it. We did double like Vicious Mass Destruction Skyguards. If you've come here for answers, you come to the wrong place. Bam, 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 bam. I know I can sell all. There's something satisfying about, like mashing S to sell a bunch of things. I don't know. So 30-second build, nothing's repaired and nothing's destroyed. This is rough. But it was similar to C1, I think. Was it C1? Or maybe it was C2 where this one was a 30-second. Oh, you were expecting that answer. 30 seconds. 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 30 seconds So when I did this something similar before, I did Mystic stuff. I might do Dryad. Because that's 3 defenses on one hero I'd like to use. Now Mystics has... Oh sorry, 3 defenses and walls. But the benefit of doing this map with a Dryad would be I don't have to worry about like line of sight with walls and Sand Vipers. Just because I start the build off with Dryad doesn't mean I have to do the whole thing with Dryad. I think I'm gonna do that. Dryad. I'm gonna have an EV2 in my deck with some Protons and Frost Towers if I can. Yo, I'm mostly doing Master stuff too. I'm fitting in a bit of C7. Well, I can say this. I have not been playing this game off stream. Other than like the night before a race to gear up a little properly. But that's not even like farming, that's just sharding around. Okay, so I want you, and you maybe? How much to use that? It's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want like Slimes, Bees, and Nimbus everywhere. No repairs, but I can upgrade. Trees aren't a great idea though, just because of like... You only get 2 upgrades of them, and like you upgrade as repairs and they're expensive to do like the first one. Especially the second one. I don't know, I might try it. As I warned earlier, right? Like I expect to die a lot in C4 or lose a lot in C4 solo runs. I should have done this at the beginning. So I'd like to save for Frost Towers if I can. This is such a weird one. Jeez. How much do I need for 4 of them? Maybe I shouldn't bother. Maybe I should do Protons instead like I was originally planning. Because I can upgrade. Yo, good morning, good afternoon to you, Tubby. No repairing. Yeah, using Partax stuff would be really good on this map too. Or for these challenges. That's something I probably should have done. I gotta remember not to repair. It's so very tempting to repair. Oh god. Oh my god, I can't get over the tree. I should be on a different hero for this. I got double trees, partly to cover holes, but also like that way I can sell one tree in a lane and I still don't like have to, and I don't have to worry about my defenses going down. That's kind of the idea behind that. So if I ever need to replace them, yeah, I don't have to worry about like my damage going away. Dia worked out pretty well though, eh? I should stop using Dryad after this wave. At least for DPS stuff. Alright, later Rudon. Thanks for hanging out, dude. The macro that disables R. You can just also change your key bindings, you know. Flagging Hulk? Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, do I want to do... Who do I want to DPS with? Dryad's risky, but like, buffing my defenses isn't a bad idea. I'm so glad I have that timer. I would really hate to be someone with a bug. Oh god, it'd be so bad. What's really nice with these long lanes too is those initial berserks that come in are all like getting pounded by Clads because there's nothing else like getting into range right away to take their aggro. There's like guaranteed cloud on initial berserk spawn. And the initial spawns on this map are the hardest part because it takes, like the lanes take turns after a little bit. So you can kind of like divide your attention that way. Right, let's just find a spot with the geodes and I'm going to keep smacking things to sustain a little longer. Nice. It almost feels like there's more geodes in the first half of a map than there's the second. Oop. I'm helping! I shouldn't have done that. Nah, it's fine. This is fine. Gridlock and Quibbly. That's fun. It shouldn't be too bad, though. Some of the flyers get taken down properly. But yeah, like, they'll get major focus. And the flyers did get taken down. Nice. Yeah, let's replace this tree. There you go. Just like that. Ugh, Star Power's gonna be a little weak too. That's pretty good there. Let's wait half a second. Delay it. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to consider Dryad a little more, especially on the ones with no upgrades. Just this, like, self-boost stuff. Or, like, large Mystic builds and Mystic active DVS is another one, too. Like, anywhere you can get extra strength that doesn't come from upgrades seems pretty important. And make use of all those opportunities. So active Dryad, active Mystic with a Mystic build, or a Dryad build. Frost Towers, Power Pylon, stuff like that. Yeah, I never use the Dryad in the races. Like, I barely use her in races, rather. I gotta use her more. She's strong. I don't know why I never think of her. I guess, like, it's because when I think of Dryad, I don't think of using her with other defenses very much. It's always just self-contained. And that's a problem with my own mindset. Ow. Did I get slowed by the slime? Interesting. Well, it looked like it did. Crumble Bulwark. I can't remember Crumble Bulwark. For C4, at least. We have clouds for DPS there. Oh my god, did I miss that star? I did. Get out of here. C2. C2 was... I don't remember the C2 one either. I think C3 was the, like, tower only one though, right? Without upgrades? The one I remember is the one with no upgrades and like only towers. That was a hard one. On Crumbled Bulwark. Oh, yeah, for you specifically, only using base for having EV on that one, but no towers. Oh, no, that's a Dryad one. I remember that one, I think. I'm getting them mixed up in my head. Neato. I was thinking of C3 where it was like only towers or something. Wait, I should be corrupt. Oh, it's Nash. No wonder. I'm wondering if I should sell that or not. I don't think I need to. It's not even half down. Though Nash could have very easily got enough damage on there to ruin it. That's how Nash do. Gotcha. Ooh, double Geode. That's mean. There shouldn't be double Geode spawns in C4. That doesn't make sense. Come on, what is this? C3? One gate spawning 2 Geodes at the same time seems awkward. It's not like a huge issue or anything. It's basically just... It doesn't really add anything extra. It's just weird. Ow. Get him, pet! Oh, I have a Lich. I forgot this is where one of my Liches are. I was just saying on, I think, Saturday that my Abyss Lord should have a Lich, because I'm, like, not using any of them.
Definitely, maybe the Abyss Lord or someone else, I don't know. But like, I don't use my Abyss Lord pet ability at all.
Oh, also, check please. Bump bump ba dum. Getting to the part I'm dreading. We're soon there. Do you guys know what my dread is? What I'm not looking forward to doing at all? Can you feel it? No cores take any damage, nothing's destroyed, and no hair dust. That's not too bad. Question is, how do I want to do it? That's exactly what I'm talking about, Omni. That's what I'm dreading. I'm not looking forward to doing that one solo at all. No, you know what I mean. Ever since I saw that map on the list, I've been dreading this day. I mean, it's been all of like 4 days because I only looked at it on Friday, but still. Not looking forward to it. The horrible DU map. How do I want to do? Of course, taking damage, nothing's destroyed, no hero death. So I can build whatever I want, sell. We'll take our time. We'll take our time with it. I mean, like, so I don't know what the best builds are for every fucking map. But what I often want to try to do, and let's grab the other one in my deck too. The gist of what I want to do most times is something on the lines of like this. In every lane, but like that's pretty fucking expensive. Mm-hmm. 120, 160, 190 in walls. It's too expensive for this map. Now, if I did multi-nodes, maybe I could do it. So let's try that. And just a single line of these. How do they single line out? I think it's something like that. It's still too expensive, though. Yeah, it's way too expensive. Am I brave enough to single wall? Even if I single wall, it's still too expensive, right? As I mentioned, I don't want to do it. Yeah. The Weapon Man thing is like for chain buffing and stuff. But yeah, I'm just not going to be able to do it on a low DU map. So instead, let's make it go a little something like this instead. Also, I should go grab my hyper shards because I'm not going to be using my Skyguard on this map. You're the wrong hero. This map severely needs, like, even just 100 DU would be so much better for this map, but Trendy doesn't listen to me, so that's never gonna happen. How long have I been saying this? I mean, I've been saying the same thing since they took the DU away from this map, so. Yeah, we can upgrade, so... Yep, so it's the same to you. 2 extra lanes, though. I really don't want to single wall these parts. So I won't. You know what? Yeah, let's just not. If I don't want to, let's just not. Part of me wants to use actually tree walls to buff the second half of these lanes and throw in some, what you call them? Some nimbuses? Some nimbi? Also, go be like walls here. I don't know if I want to do that. I can do something weird like that, though. Gib to you. Thanks. But yeah, no, it's terrible. This map, Nimbus, and Littlehorn are all terrible for Dio. There might be more, but those are the ones off the top of my head. Problem with this is I don't have a Frost Tower in these lanes, but if that's enough for the defense setup, then I don't know if I need another Frost Tower. Another issue is that I don't have a double wall here. No, any more Dio would help, obviously. No, it's 6 lanes with 1100 Dio. What's 1100 divided by 6, and that's how much D you got per lane. It's not good. Compared to a lot of other maps. That's about as small as you can get. It doesn't have flyer lanes though, so I guess you can factor that in too, but still. I wish I had 10 more right now. Can I place it like on the ledge there? No, yeah, Littlehorn's just as bad. It's 200 DU a lane, but there's 3 flyer lanes. You can probably get like exact math and by weighting how important flyer lanes are, but it's still pretty fucking starved. And the price you pay to like condense the flyer lanes into single points is opening up like 1 or 2 other lanes to make it 6 or 7. It's not. It's not good. This is terrible. Like, this is such a bad setup. Am I still gonna try it though? I guess so. Even though I hate it. Like, who would ever build this and expect to win? So for these, at the very least, let's give it a mass destruction. I don't know about like doubling their range or anything. That would be nice considering I got super long lanes and I'm leaving some damage areas open. The only reason I'm doing that is because I trust the pathing near the gate more than I trust them to follow it here for the proton placement. But they're pretty good at following the carpet for protons. But, like, especially in a lane like this, then. Putting it here would probably be a lot better. It's on my Skyguards, and I'm probably not gonna take it off. I don't think Flame Aura is good enough range with just Vicious instead of Deadly, and I don't want to lose the damage from Flame Auras. I'm just gonna leave it where it is, I don't need it on anything else. With delay, you're gonna hear my answer. I'm just not gonna bother. Yeah. So. No. I don't want range on my LSA. Actively think range on LSA is bad. It's such a bad wall spot, I don't trust it at all. I don't know why I ever do it. I'm gonna DPS over there though. That's the only reason. Well, how much DU do I have left over? I might do a different kind of wall there. So I have 50 left? I saw that would be 80, right? I could do 240 DU walls. No, wait, did I, rebuild everything I meant to rebuild? What the hell? What am I missing? Did I sell like a Flame Aura and not rebuild it? It's like, why am I not just doing this? Everything else is double wall except for there, where I don't think I need a double wall. Did I sell something and forget to replace it, or just... Oh, it's the Frost Tower. That's right, I wanted a Frost Tower in this area. That's right, that's right, that's right. I don't know if I can... Like, I don't know if this will see down below, but I would love to do it like this. I think it will. Let's try it, just for fun. Actually, that's a terrible idea, because it's in the line of fire, and I can't have stuff get destroyed. I'll just focus that lane a little bit more. At 50, so 50 would be a Skelly wall. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's actually a fine shard setup for it. It's not really any wider though, but it exists. Is that really better? This lane's like terribly weak, but I guess what I'm gonna do is just kind of hope that my other lanes can sustain on their own. And DPS there. And we'll just see how it goes. No damage, yeah, so I can do whatever I want now. As long as I don't die. And we'll hope for the best for now. We'll see how it goes. Nope, that is where Gobi puts it, and I don't like putting it there, but I don't really trust that spot either. But you see the Berserk there, right? They ran up to the center of it or tried to get on the inside, so that's like why I use that spot. I used the wall there. I used the wall right around here. I don't like it because of like stuff standing in the gate. It's about the only reason. But it's probably better than letting Berserks run through if I'm wrong. I need a Vicious Strikes my freaking Flame Auras just to hit those mobs that are getting bubbled. They're too high for my Flame Auras to reach. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do some range on them. Next wave. If I survive that long. That's why I'm using Flame Wars. Like, the only reason I picked Flame Wars is entirely because they'd be able to hit stuff in the air. So I won't move that either. You and you. Not that there's a lot of down zone on these lanes anymore. No cores take any damage. I really shouldn't have done what I did over here. Like, this is bad. I'd be better off, like, selling the LSA and getting some proper wallage in. And I'm very tempted to do just that. Because, like, I can't... I'm gonna be running around and DPSing. I can't let stuff get through. That's the whole challenge. If I can stay there in DPS, that's another story, but like I can't rely on that, you know? Especially with how Berserks act. We got some flame overlap too. Maybe because of what I just did. If I sell the LSA, that's another 30. Or that'll be 30, 70 total? Well, walls take a beating, but a wall can be repaired. A core takes a single tick of damage and I lose, right? Yeah, there'd be a total of 70, so like what would my option be? A maul wall there? If I were to do that? Which is actually pretty tempting. Do I have a range shard? No. I don't play this game with my gut. I'm very out of shape. My core can't take that kind of stuff. And by that I mean like my body core. This is also the last individual spawn of the map. In terms of like, if you're ignoring bosses and stuff, so... After it does like the even spawns, it's the last place I have to be. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, I'm doing single wall instead of like 2 for coverage. Because like as we saw with the pathing before, I think like it's wide enough that it'll be okay in terms of that. I'd rather like if I don't have damage to kill stuff off the walls, I'd rather not have like one of my 2 weaker walls go down, but like the Moss, I'd rather have like the one Moss survive because it's tankier. Oh, that's fantastic. Actually, it's not that bad. I'm gonna start here every time anyways. What am I doing? I have a hero on my deck just for this. My LSAs like aren't very good. I've got them set up for crit due to lack of shards, so I was like, alright, I'm just gonna leave them as crit. I don't know if that's good or not. LSAs are what I used in like Chaos 4 progression for Berserks, but I don't know if that's really the right answer here. But at tier 2, if they crit, they're doing like most of Berserkworks HP, so it's not really bad, they're just pretty slow. If we do it like that, I don't know, maybe it'll be alright. Yeah, like if that crits, it is a kill. No matter how much Berserk damage happens. I probably shouldn't do what I'm doing, like I think it had enough damage already. That like even if it's not like a full Berserk HP, there's no way Berserk's getting there with like more than 1,000,000 HP. And really, this thing only matters if it crits, and if it crits it's doing 900k. Yeah, that's probably the wrong thing to upgrade at this point. Tier 2 is probably all I need. But Berserks aren't the only things coming in. We'll see. Let's go. Alright, I want to start off on you. Seems like it's alright though, so far. Big ol' mess of mobs coming in and stuff too. It's great. My wall's taking damage, please. Maws, don't be like this. Don't spawn Berserks when I'm not here. I'm supposed to be here for them. This thing should get an upgrade though because of it. It should get a couple upgrades because of that. There we go. Yeah, so let's do this Flame Aura, this one, and if I have enough for another one of those upgrades, I'll do it. But I want to get tier 3 flames on the walls. It seems like my front AoE is fine. For the most part for taking out mobs. So that's all good. Yo, Jan, what's going on, dude? Let's get that. So far, so good. So far, so good. A little bit of a rough start, PC performance-wise, but otherwise it's okay. Let's go repair this wall. I think it's the next map where shit's gonna hit the fan, unsurprisingly. Got Siphon Site D after this. I'm expecting at least a little bit of trouble. Yeah, I don't have the follow-up damage I really do need for the Berserks right now. But this will be... I mean, it's still really risky. Bubbling's okay if I have something to follow up with. And watching that Grimlock is not really reassuring. Boom! Dragon Breath. Take that, roller. I shouldn't have moved the Flame Auras forward. That's what I shouldn't have done. Namely 1. Nice. Nice. Ah, not enough for that lane. That's the harder one too. What am I doing with myself? I don't think there's a whatchamacallit. Yeah, those Berserks getting frozen there is freaking awesome. By the way. Probably shouldn't be popping bubbles as well. It's not really helping, is it? Ogre spawn as well. This is pretty not great for me. See if I can boop this thing really fast. Get me out of there! Risky. That was rough. It probably will, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. I would imagine so. Alright, there we go. Phone room, done. What do we got in here? Right, stuff I'm never gonna use. Because it's Chaos 4. Fun map it, God. Alright, prepare for me to lose like 20 times. Ugh, how am I gonna do this? Oops, did I sell those fishes? My bad. Equal opportunity, think fast, no hero deaths. I'm scared. I'm kinda scared. Okay, so I'm gonna try to proton these two lanes. It's my weapon weapon whams. Weapon man's doubled up and stuff. I wish I could see the gates before I press G, because if any of them are easy lanes, then like that would make my job a lot easier. Like if I knew I could underbuild a lane to start and do it on the second build phase. I don't really have the time to check that when I'm trying to mass build, like build 4 lanes. What are those doing in my inventory? I don't even care if that's good or not. What I do want though is a fortification. Maybe I should obelisk. I mean, I kind of want to anyways. I was gonna use his 2 walls, probably not use you. I was thinking about Colossus in the top lane, with like, even just a single form of damage, like even if it's just a Ramster in a Colossus, that might be enough to hold the first wave at least. And then I'll move up there at the end. Orc wall, another lane, maybe whatever the last one is, because I'll be DPSing there. Protons and weapon mans for these 2. That's probably how I'll start. Like I'll do the proton line down these 2, and then I'll try to weapon man both of them. Weapon man should go around here. That doesn't change the fact that I don't have walls for them. I wanna flood this lane. Ideally. But may not be able to do that right off the beginning. We'll see, we'll see. I could try dryading too. Then she can pop down like all 3 of her defenses be pretty reliable. Hoarding gear? Like armor and stuff? I like to keep stuff that has good stat combinations if I ever want to build a different kind of DPS. I want to hold on to relics in case of situations like this where I need to load out a bunch of different heroes. It's also a convenience factor, so that like if I have a bunch of stuff and I can put it on multiple heroes in different scenarios, I don't have to like swap stuff around if I want to build something different and just swap the hero and not play musical gear. It's like everything I'm holding on to, like relics and armor wise, it's not really that much. Most of it's stuff that's like what I would want to use on a certain kind of DPS. Like I've got a lot of primary attacking gear. You won't see very much in here without health, I guess is what I'm saying. So like if I find a good piece, I'm holding on to it for a bit. I've probably got more than I'll ever need, but it's good to be prepared, right? But yeah, like I don't need most of it. It's very nice being able to say like, hey, I want to build this, and then just going to my inventory, grabbing it and doing it. Rather than having to go farm for hours to find the stuff I need. Maybe instead of, so I was thinking about doing, like, lane sharing between protons and weapon mans. Maybe I should just do 1 lane protons and 1 lane weapon mans. I want to be able to search when we're equipping a shard. Be able to search in this screen. That's my dream. Do you think a obelisk would be able to block that off? Probably, right? That's not where I wanted you at all. I can't even reach that thing up there. Hopefully this doesn't fail. Why aren't you attacking that? This is so poorly set up. Ugh. Didn't actually go on with a plan, I just kind of winged it because I was tired of standing around. That's dumb. I'm in no rush, I shouldn't be rushing. Or, I mean, I was in a rush after it started. Rude. They're hitting my Ramster. Can I have defenses get destroyed? Yeah, okay, cool. Whew! I really hate everything I did, by the way, with this map. Like, none of it's good. Especially that obelisk placement, I gotta move that up in the lane. But I rush placed it. I somehow got that in a good spot to deal with mobs after. Like, I was planning to put extra damage there. And I'll be clearing it myself, too. But it's doing a lot better on the lane mobs, like on the berserks that walk up to it than I thought it would. Yeah, that's fine. I expect that damage. Luckily, I think Tuskar will still be getting hit. No. I need to make sure it blocks it, even if the damage isn't great. Ten seconds. Oh, I can still upgrade that, can't I? Please, kobolds, go away. I really don't need this right now. I know I placed it in a bad spot. I might even try to move the wall. I really don't need a Sicalian either. Can I sell? Looks like I can. Do I want to? If I don't have to, I don't want to. Whatever. Look at all these fuckers. That's right, go to the right half of that. Thank you. I suck and I suck. Ow! Oh, that miss. I'm good at this video game. There we go. Little risky at parts. It wasn't a really great idea to wall like I did down here. But overall, it worked out. And that's what matters, right? And, as an added bonus, I never have to do this again. Whew! Ugh. Actually, I never did have to do it again. It's my own ego making me do these as a solo run. Is this Christmas? It feels like Christmas. So that leaves one more for today. Because yeah, I'm free all of Wednesday and Thursday, so I have no issue with dividing it 7 by 7. No time constraints to get this stuff done. Unless it takes me more than a day to do the whole thing solo. Or 7 map solo. Whew! So what do we got? No cores take any damage, no auras, and no nodes. Ooh, that's tough. I remember we used blaze balloons when we did this last time. And it worked out. Somehow. I'm gonna run to the washroom real quick. Oh, maybe I won't, because Misery. Yo, what up? Oh, it's like a Dryad map? Good call, actually. Let me do a Dryad instead. Good call, good call. I keep forgetting her stuff's traps. I don't actually have to use the washroom that soon. If it's only one more map, assuming I don't fuck up. We'll just do it after. But yeah, good call. Let's do some Dryad stuff. Mostly Dryad. I'll probably still use a Frost Tower per lane though. I know, it would have been so fun to bring Blaze Balloons, but we're not gonna do it. The people have spoken, Omni. Yeah, you're already good to go. So no core damage, no auras, and no nodes. For the 420. I kind of like the idea of Dryad here as well, just because her walls are taller than a standard wall, so it's a little good. A little better at, like, protecting this core. Than, if I'm going to be double walling anyways. Than some other walls. Yeah, well, look how tall these fucking trees are. We'll double wall all the lanes. Probably. Since it is no core damage, I don't want to take risks like that. I might hyper shard up Skyguard though. Because I don't really trust just the Dryad stuff in those lanes. But like, if I do one of these, I can get both lanes. Yeah, it's bushy too. Wowee is right. What am I doing? I keep thinking I'm playing the Gunwitch. You can cancel your Broom Flight with mouse too on Gunwitch, and I keep doing that as a Dryad. Like a dumb. I don't really need 2 tree walls in some of these places, so I won't if I don't have to. But I would prefer to use them, or double, if I can. I don't really want that attacking up there, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Are they good walls? Not really, honestly. They're okay. Also, thanks for the follow, Misery. They're okay. A lot of people will say they're trash, but they're like utility walls. And I would never really want to use them solo unless you're pretty confident in your lane damage. Which I'm not, so we'll see. But there's some obvious and non-obvious benefits to them. They're skinnier. I think their tier 1 HP is a little less than other walls, but not by a lot. They're more efficient for upgrades if you're going to max walls, which you don't typically do. The healing with the crit buffs when you're in the area is really nice. they're taller than most other walls too, which isn't a huge factor most of the time. But when you're trying to do wonky things with, oh hey, Panic, thanks for the follow as well. When you're trying to do like weird things with EMP, Cobalts, or in challenge modes, for example, when you don't want that core to take damage, that could be really useful. Being able to block Draken Spittle that might otherwise go over top of a wall. You know, it's not something to really aim for all the time, but it's maybe something to think about. If I save up 30 DU, I can do another B in every lane, and I'm gonna do that. Oh, I would not use a volcano here. What the heck, man? Maw Wall though, for sure. It'd be awesome. But a volcano with like geodes? I know the shots don't reflect, but that's scary, man. You're braver than I am. So let's do just the one here, especially since it's such a long lane, and I plan to be on this area anyways. And this way I can get a second B per lane. You mean... There we go. Is it best hero to start gearing? All of them? Like, if you've got the base 4 heroes and you're just starting the game, make sure you have one of each at least in your deck. Monk and Squire are pretty useful all the way through. I mean, they're all good. You don't start gearing one. You want to be at least partially gearing all of them as you go through. Even like in terms of both building and DPSing, really, like you'll want to have more than one DPS hero. If you only have one though, Monk's not a bad option. So let's see, yeah, let's just do another B in every lane. And we'll B leave. Starting off with the Dryad's pretty good too, since I can buff my stuff by being Corrupt Form, so it's like faux upgrades. That being said, let's upgrade these Slime Pits over here. I'm gonna go DPS over here. This is gonna involve a lot of me just standing around, because Geodes are gonna ruin my day. I hate this lane for DPS Dryad. Your Star's gonna get caught on all the pipes up there. Ah! Come on, baby. I know where to drop them to make them work. Doesn't mean I always want to put them in that spot though. For example, if I want to kill a Geode, I gotta be right in the middle of a Geode to drop it, and Geodes take the inside path. I hope this is fine for Javelin Tossers. It should be! Because of the angle, but it's a worry. Not all the same. Let's play around with it. So like, there's good, there's not. I can't remember if they get stuck on the top one. But yeah, like just in there really. Oh, I'm not making backup stairs. I don't need to do that. That's a whole lot of like resource management I have no patience of doing. It's not a bad idea though. Well, I can upgrade. I forgot to check. No cores taking any damage, no auras, no notes. Okay, so just don't lose, basically. Don't let auras take damage. That probably doesn't need any upgrades. I'll be able to do the Nimbuses as well. Only one upgrade in them, though, for the rest of the match. Yeah, I mean, the taller it is, the better. My only worry about using a volcano there is the javelin tosses aren't going to aggro it. But you said you had another wall, so that's another thing. But like, if there's no if there's no wall there, javelin tosses will probably throw directly at the core after a little bit, right? That's a little worrying. But because of the angle of attack on this, if they're attacking a wall, it usually just goes into the dirt. I think. I don't know, we'll see. I might lose to a javelin tosser after all this. And cry a lot. Like, excessive amounts of crying. Like, you'll be embarrassed for me. But I'm pretty confident in the defense setup right now. Kinda. That's something I don't want to happen. You see this fucking geode? Look at this thing going through. Like, I can probably finesse it if I'm really careful. But like, in the heat of things, right? Like, this geode's down there. If I want to drop it, I could probably get it like here. On impact. But I don't want to like be trying to finesse a star in the middle of a fucking wave surrounded by mobs. Also, I need to be attacking so I can keep my mana up. Yeah, so... Oh, he did. I wanted to see another shot. That's okay. Your AI leaves a lot to be desired. That feel when nothing in your lane goes to attack a mob. Ugh. I don't play, for whatever reason, I don't play Dryad very much anymore. Even though I really like her. I guess how much do I really like her if I don't play her anymore? But, I haven't taken the time to figure out the intricacies of the, AI of these, towers, these defenses. Because, like, they fix the glaring issues. But there's still, like, a few of the old things still lingering, like the height thing. The old slope bug, stuff like that. There's a few different things that are all lingering. I'm not gonna bother doing anything over there. I don't have the mana anyways. But like, I mean, you can see right there, it worked out. It's not only a height difference, and that height difference there, well, it might be related to that, for that specific one. Or it's more like... You know, I'm not even going to go into it. Because you're not wrong either. In this scenario there, I don't think it'll pick up a new target, but like a bee won't drop a target if it gets into that spot, but it's not picking up the target for that specific scenario. That's what happened there. The specifics on to why it doesn't pick it up to begin with is probably related a bit to height. Or it could be. But I don't think it's just height. No. Like, I had one Warbore get through. I'm not exactly worried about it. Or one Warbore that wasn't taking damage. It's alright, because despite having some minor AI issues, the defenses are just terribly overpowered, so it doesn't really affect you. That's how they compensate for it, right, Trendo? I wish that was a little to the right. I have a feeling they're not working too hard on Dryad anymore. They already did the big fixes for her. So, like, their, like, deep dive into it is already past. Minor issues like that are either down the road or not going to get touched, I would guess. Malthius and Quibs. I forgot to grab stars. Right, I'm supposed to be attacking. I'm supposed to be attacking. And you remember that? Dryad oil slimes seem to be affecting Berserks. That's very, very, very important, it seems. What a huge difference. Really, it makes me want to use slimes all the time. Oh, you did. What's the, do they say the slow percent on these? No, it doesn't. I wonder if they're probably similar to oil geysers. Which are like a base of 80, I think? I have no basis for this though. Like to assume that. I need to check oil geysers again. On Berserks. Yon, you're very right. Very, very, very right. You know what, let's just buff a tree. Save a lane, buff a tree. Fuck it. That's probably the wrong one to do, but whatever. We got an ogre, I'll be dealing with that first, and then I'll have to run off to those lanes and play with those bad boys. 35, 41. Even though it probably doesn't matter. There. I was afraid that was gonna crash on me. So, I think we talked about this on Friday, mainly brought up by Omni on Juice's thing. I'm pretty sure that's when it came up. About Berserkers not actually being immune to slows, but being like very, very slow resistant to slows. So I'm wondering, like, so for the most part I think they're so resistant that it doesn't really matter, but I'm wondering, like, is it just because oil guys have such a big slow that it's counteracting the resistance, or are, like, Berserks ignoring that slow thing, or forgetting the slow thing because of slimes or something, or I don't know. By the way, it's OP. Trendy, please nerf. But yeah, there we go. Check and or mate. So that is solo the first 7 maps. And I think that's where I'm going to be ending it today. Dividing it into 3 streams like I have done the past couple times, so... Yeah, because that's the first 3 town maps, the 2 castle maps, and then the 2 sewer maps that make 7. And there's 21 total. So on Wednesday, I'll be doing the next 7 maps, and then Thursday would be the last 7. So starting with Little Horn, Forgotten Ruins, Nimbus, Dead Road, Temple Narcotic, ending there. And starting at Rampart Siege and going to the end on Thursday is the idea. That'll give me a solid 3 streams out of it, with a whatever stream tomorrow. The only reason I'm not doing any tomorrow is because I'm busy in the evening, and in case, like, I lose a lot and it takes a long time, I don't want to, like, end halfway through the 7 maps, but on Wednesday I'm doing dick all, so I can start in the afternoon and go all day if I have to. Same with Thursday. So yeah, I'm gonna call her there. Thanks for tuning in. As I was just saying, I'll be back tomorrow for some more DD2, but it'll probably just be some C7 playing. But yeah, you can find me probably around noon Eastern. I'll do 2-3 hours of that, and then on Wednesday, sometime in the afternoon, I'll be doing some more C4 Mastery solo. We'll be starting off with what ended up being like the hardest map, the race, for me at least. Little Horn. No cores take any damage, 10 or more different defenses, and nothing's upgraded. Oh, I don't look forward to that. But yeah, that's what we'll start off with on Wednesday. So hopefully I'll catch you guys then. Till then, see you later. Be safe. Don't take candy from strangers. Bye.